Hey, howdy. So, I was slightly torn because I was tempted to just do Big Money by itself and then do Zuma by itself tomorrow, but I think I'm just gonna do them both today because they're not super extensive, and I do 100% want to do a video by itself for Insane Aquarium and a video by itself for Typer Shark. But for now, I guess we get back into the wild and weird world that is Big Money. And hang on, let me bring the music down even more. Because this game is loud as hell for some reason. So, this one is basically Collapse.
Get ready. Go. Big money. Bonus.
Bonus. This guy's basically Wario.
Bonus. Bonus. Level up. Go.
Go!
Enjoy. Bonus.
Again, the music is... For how early this game is, the music is very good. It's always been kind of a strong suit for these developers.
Bonus. Bonus.
This one I'm not going to spend a crazy amount of time on. I'll probably just do one run of this and then just show off the other two game modes. Because they're not too different. I want to spend the bulk of the time on this video doing Zuma, because Zuma is, you know, Zuma. Like,
Bonus.
how can you not like Zuma? I guess if you're the creators of Puzzloop, you have a reason to not like Zuma. But we'll get into that.
Bonus. Bonus.
I feel like an accountant. If you didn't know, this is what accountants do. They just sit in a room, they just sit in a dark room and occasionally go, "Welcome to Big Money."
Level up.
Minimum wage slave. Well, I was just talking about working retail.
Go.
I'll do one more round in this regular mode. And then I'll check the other difficulties, and I'll check the other modes, and then I'll move on. Not that I'm not enthralled by this game, but I want to move on to Zuma, man. Zuma's the real fun to be had here. Because this game is goofy and all, but man, I came here to play a good nostalgic PopCap game, and Zuma is one of the best of that set.
Bonus.
I've also been listening to a lot of new music recently, because my brother went on a bit of a pilgrimage and listened to as much new music on Spotify as he possibly could. And some of the music I am very happy that he showed me, and some of the music is just, oh god.
Get ready. Go.
Like most of it is very nice. Like he showed me, Ladies and Gentlemen, We Were Floating Through Space, which was fantastic. I like a lot of the classics, like Thriller, Are You Experienced, the band, all the stuff by the Beatles, that kind of stuff. Then he also showed me stuff like this album called Trout Mask Replica, which is it's not Zappa, but it's Captain Beefheart and his band. Another artist kind of in the similar ilk as Zappa. And it was horrendous. Like, I'm sure musically, there are a lot of reasons to like that album, from what I've heard and from what I've been told. Is that there's a lot of reasons to really like the album and the way that it's constructed, and the atonality of it really is kind of impressive in a way. But, oh god, it's just so grating to listen to. And the songs are so long, too.
Bonus.
And it doesn't help that apparently on Rate Your Music, Trout Mask Replica is one of the lowest rated albums on that entire site.
Bonus.
That was cool.
Bonus.
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 Oh god, hard mode really is hard. What in the...
Level up.
You know what? I'm not gonna ask. These other modes... Ah, right. So strategy is just... Coins are added after your move, and in puzzle mode...
Get ready. Go.
This is so weird. So in this mode, you have to let them reach the bottom in order to collect them.
Bonus. Level up. Go.
Go!
Excellent. Bonus. Level up.
Huh.
Go.
One more round of this and then we move on.
Big money. Excellent, excellent. Game over.
Game over. Oh, I'm a temp.
A new high score.
Big Money McJ. That's my name. This music's groovy. I think I'm gonna make a habit of uploading the soundtrack to all these games, because I did it for Alchemy and Bejeweled. So I may as well keep up that rhythm. But I guess from here we move on to the next one. So give me just a moment. And here we are. It's Zuma time, baby! I don't really have much else to say. I'll bring up how Puzzloop works. Oh wait, I don't want to be here. Adventure. INCA Chaka Zuma. Well, this is like a classic, great PopCap game. Jesus. Someone was saying in the Feeding Frenzy video that I play the game like a Taz. I imagine it's gonna be a similar sort of situation here. I swear it's not on purpose. I don't play aim trainers, I play Zuma Deluxe. So, Puzzloop. There was a... I don't know the full story on this, but to my understanding, there was a arcade game from back in the day by the name of Puzzloop that was eerily similar to this game. I think it's all but confirmed that this game was heavily inspired by it. Like, the main difference was just like the controls. The control scheme in that game in Puzzloop is very strange. But it's one of those classic, like, Flash game. It's a very Flash game thing that they were like, oh, this is heavily inspired, but they also didn't credit the creator of Puzzloop at all. So it's a bit less like inspired by and more like ripped off, but whatever. Again, it was the Flash days. There was a different sort of work ethic, or there was a different sort of ethic when it came to stuff like that. And the people that cared that it was inspired by Puzzloop already knew what Puzzloop was, so it didn't end up, at least in my mind, it didn't end up hurting that many, it didn't end up hurting that much, but it would have been nice if the guy who originally made this sort of concept had been credited. Not much you can do about it now. Eh. I'm not actually sure how many stages there are. I'm kind of just gonna keep going until I drop. However long that ends up lasting. Even now, PopCap's like marketing strategy is so weird to me, because I think about the fact that in the browser version for this game, as in the original, the one that was used to advertise this version, you could not swap balls by hitting right mouse button. Oh, no! Ah, come on. Okay, get out of here, OBS. If I peek the mic, I peek the mic. I don't want to accidentally bump the dump. I don't want to bump that again. This is one of those games that would be very fun to see, like, a score attack Taz for. Because I'm sure there's some nutty stuff you could do if you knew what the balls would be before they flew. I can feel my eyes slowly starting to glaze over. Not because I'm bored, but I'm just tired. It is quite late. So you know what? Let me go ahead and raise the stakes a little bit. Let me just do that. If I lose any lives, I stop. We just keep going until I lose a single life. And if I lose a life, like, next level or something, then I'll give myself a mulligan, but... apart from that, we go until we lose a life. Because this is one of those games where, when you lose one life, it feels like you've lost. So I may as well embrace that. How long is this level? Christ. There we go. I don't know how that worked, but I'll take it. There we go. Oh, that was awful. Brilliant. Hang on. We get something spicy here. And again, this is another one of those that I'm not too worried about showing off because so many other people have already played this game. But of course, it's still my duty to play it, just not as thoroughly. Zuma. Well, I made it to level 4 without losing a single life. What? Interloper of Puny. You suppose the secret of Zuma it is possible to take the knowing so easily? No! There is defect for your thinking. Our cryptic hidden nature cannot be discovered so directly. 3 mystery shrines protect method. Never you will strike past them. Ribbit. Oh god, that was just one temple. I'm still sticking by my rule. If I die at all, I'm stopping for the day. This is the Zuma Nuzlocke. I have 6 lives, not that it matters. Ah! I keep flicking so fast that it's clicking outside the window. I set it back to full screen, but if I set it back to full screen, bad things happen. Anyone who's tried to play one of these games for real knows what I'm talking about, but to the uninformed, it like sticks, it blinks black across the entire screen for a second and then just refuses to turn on, and you just have to keep pressing the tab over and over and over again until it decides that it feels like actually displaying the tab. And then you can go in and turn off full screen. Now for some of them you can go to the options and do it manually, but for ones like this you can't. At least if you can, I missed the option for how. Also, I gotta say, even though I literally just took a class in AI, I feel like a grouchy old man whenever I hear people talk about it. Because it seems like the word AI has fallen into the trap of, what is the word for it? Prospective technologies that, gullible people like to stick their nose into as if it's gonna be the next big thing. They're drawn in by simple pleasures, and then they get duped out of a lot of money, thinking that this new thing is going to solve all their problems. It happened with crypto, it happened with NFTs, and it is now happening with AI as well. Lovely. That's not going to set the, it's not going to set it back by 20 years or anything. But it's one of those things. if it wasn't, if the people who were talking about it didn't have a vested interest in getting people to buy shit, maybe we wouldn't be in this situation, but now we have an entire technological arms race of tech companies trying to sell people a bridge. Of AI being able to solve all these problems that, you know, you could have just written up an algorithm to do for you that didn't require AI, and as it turns out, there's hardly any distinction between AI and an algorithm in a lot of these cases, and you're straight up just lying to people when you say that it's AI. Just because it uses data doesn't mean... Just because it uses, an algorithm doesn't make it an AI. Just because it uses a computer doesn't make it an AI. But again, I don't make the rules. I don't write the textbooks. And the people that do certainly like to make money off of this. Ah. Oh no. Okay, there we go. The tiniest bit more wiggle room. Also, speaking of selling people a bridge, that is, like, I learned about that expression rather recently, and it's such a funny expression. Because it's, to those who don't know, it's referring specifically to the Brooklyn Bridge. That I think the original scam was something like, it would be like buying a timeshare, essentially. It would just... People would just like stand on the bridge and be like, "Hey, do you want to buy a piece of the Brooklyn Bridge?" So that expression came out of I have a bridge to sell ya. Let's go! Stage 4 completed. We go deeper. And again, I'm a man of my word. I'm gonna keep going until I lose. These levels are always kind of sketchy. It's the levels that, like, snake over each other very tightly. That was cool. Also, I don't know why, but I'm uncharacteristically stressed about the new seasons of Futurama. Cause like if it sucks, it sucks, and if it's good, I'll obviously be very happy. If it's bad, I'm obviously gonna be like, yeah, well, that's sad. That's really, really sad, and then move on with my life. So why am I so stressed out about it, I wonder? I think what it was is that the episode names are already available on like IMDb, and I saw them, and my brain immediately started or like hyper analyzing it. Like, okay, this episode's named that. Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? Is that like a good sign? Is that a bad sign? Why is the episode named like it is? Again, I immediately went into fight or flight mode. Oh no. Shit. Yeah, this is the end. Oh my god. Still not out of the woods. Why you never give up, I guess. No! No! Alright, fine. I'm a man of my word. Fun game. Very fun game. But yeah, that's all I got. Thanks so much for watching, y'all.